What's up guys, Bespark, and welcome back to another video. So in the last video, if you've already seen the guitar mod, you've probably, if you've somehow watched the whole video, at the end of the video I did mention something about this. This is a hitbox. So the reason why, actually I finished this way earlier than the guitar, it's just that I ran into some problems recording that one. I wasn't too happy about how it looked because... What's up guys, Han here from Raretech. I could clearly see myself starting and being a little hesitant on it, and not to mention the mic's a little crappy. Yeah, a new video in 2020. Yes, I know the previous video the mic was really bad, but what if I told you? What if I told you? Really bad. I hope it's better this time. Looking at my monitor right now, I'm not sure if it's any better. If it sucks, I am so sorry. I could have sworn I test run it. I'm not sure if it's any better this time. Maybe it's just when I start talking loudly and then it just messes up. Anyway, okay. So, to my customer who was probably waiting on this video, I am so sorry for the delay because you guys probably want to see ASMR. I was relearning every single thing about video making and stuff, and yeah, I guess I'm back on track. So. There we go, the hitbox. So let's begin. Some of you guys might not know what's a goddamn hitbox. So hitbox is essentially a joystick without buttons. So you got everything you like on a joystick minus the joystick. So we can't call it a joystick, it's called a hitbox. So why a hitbox? Why would you want something like this? Well, many reasons actually, because for instance, you do like you do like these mashies. Oh god. The mic's really just exploding. If it sounds bad, I'm so sorry. Oh, I can hear all the people complaining about mics. Anyway, so yeah, all the mashies. You like all the mashies, but you don't want the joystick part, right? So yeah, that's probably one of the reasons why you want hitbox. So some people they can't get used to the joystick. Some people they come from keyboard background. Some people they come from pads or whatnot, and they feel like, oh god, I gotta relearn the joystick. You know, like it takes time. It takes time to learn joystick. It's not necessarily something you need, but it's definitely a good thing. So a hitbox kind of, I guess it kind of solves the problem because it's like, hey, it's all buttons. The only thing you need to learn is that this is left, down, right, and this is up. Yeah, so some of you guys who've never used a hitbox before, like, you're probably wondering why make this up? Like, why not put it here? Like, you know, it makes sense, right? You play first person shooters. This would make sense as an up, right? Well, if we're gonna do that, it's gonna end up as what we call a mix box, but that's gonna be another topic for another day. But the justification on why they prefer it here is because on your keyboard, the spacebar is kind of like jump, and at least according to some of what I've heard or what I've experienced, is that people say you cramp out less this way. So it's definitely up to preference. I personally prefer the mix box, but there's quite a what do you call there is a community that actually vouches on the hitbox. So if it works, then cool. Can't complain too much about that. Anyway, so we at Raretech actually do handle hitbox builds. So as you can see here, you have 4 buttons on the side and 2 buttons in front. These are actually detachable. I'll show you in a moment. I did actually most hitbox builds we kind of actually put it on this side, on the right hand side. But we kind of, well, I would say when manufacturing, they kind of messed up the order a little bit. So I do apologize again. I really apologize on that because it's meant to be on the right side. But I hope I mean, at least the top part is fine. So, oh, God bless that part. So if you actually saw the build video already, if you haven't, then go ahead and watch it. If you didn't, TLDR. I'm pretty happy with the build, with a few minor exceptions. So let me just open this up real quick. So this is how the insides look, and as you can see here, if you saw the video, I actually didn't put okay, yeah, so I actually didn't put this strap on because at first I didn't realize it would help. Then after looking again, I just go like, oh, okay, you know what, actually it helps because So some of you guys might think, oh, because I'm from Raretech, like yeah, this guy knows everything about fight sticks, every single fight stick. Yeah, he's just gonna assemble it like a god. No, no, because every single fight stick, every single mix box and whatnot is usually different. So there is no set rule on how each box is built. Like every single box is actually a learning experience both for me and the customer. So yeah, I guess that's what makes us quite special in this case, because every build is different. Like even the full natural wood build like this is even the first for me actually. So let me just break it down real quick. So if you saw the video at this point, yeah, okay, I'm already demonstrating, so you can see the button just pops out. So that's what I was trying to fix in the video, and I feel like this is kind of inevitable, unavoidable. Let's use that word. Inevitable sounds like a mouth. Unavoidable. We're gonna use unavoidable. So, let me explain why this problem can happen. And I feel like no matter what I do, I can't stop it unless we change materials. So, let me explain. Say if you buy a Hori joystick, chances are your melt plate is gonna look something like this. So I made this tester for testing purposes, because you know we are Raretech, we experiment stuff, right? So I'm gonna grab a button. So I'm gonna grab a button. I'm using my customer's gamer finger over here. It's a green switch razor. I'm just gonna zoom in. My camera is doing relatively well, but the microphone is definitely bad. Okay, just kidding. The reflections are all over the place. I'm so sorry about that. Anyway, so yeah, that's a gamer finger button over here. So generally, in normal fight sticks, you can just punch these in, and they would just lock. Like they would just stay like this, right? So I could just do whatever. I could throw this off, and it would still be okay because it's thin. That's the point of these clips, because they're clip design. But wait, okay, hold on. Before that, some sticks, we're talking like Mad Cats, or we're talking like Razor Panteras or whatnot, like the more recent sticks, right? They come with acrylics, right? Especially the hot swappable types like Pantera Evo. Yeah, right. Yeah. Don't get the Pantera Evo. If you want me to break down a video why you should get Pantera Evo, I could, but if you want it, okay? So some cases they come with acrylic, so that kind of increases the thickness by just a little bit, not too much. So some come with spacers like this. So let me just zoom that in. So yeah, some models of Fight Sticks come with spacers like this, especially most notably if you had a Mad Cats, you would probably see something like this. So just in case you do lose one of these, well, we can actually kind of make one for you, so yay! Anyway, that's not the end of the world, just in case you lose them, just saying. So what happens is that even if we have the acrylic in between, at the very least, it would still be... Okay, I don't want to push it too in because snap-ins do have its own durability, but at the very least, it'll stay snug. The concept is the same, so that's why most Fight Sticks, when you want to change artwork and you want to swap around here and there, it's always fine to have an extra piece of acrylic. Usually we do 2mm. 1mm is quite thin, so the durability is like, I know Arcade Shock or Focus Attack probably uses something thicker, but yeah, 2mm, based on experience, it seems okay. So we're gonna stick to that until somehow we get some new tech or something, but that'll do for now. Anyway, so why am I rambling all this? Like, there must be a point to it, and the reason is, why does this pop up so much? I just wiggled the living hell out of that thing. Well, as you can see on this casing, yeah, I think you can clearly see the difference now. Let me just yeah, I think you can clear... Oh god, I'm not used to my camera. Anyway, you get the idea. You can see this is thin. This is like 1mm thin, and this is like 6mm thick. So no matter how well I design or how well I position these things, right, I can't kinda avoid the fact that something's gonna ram into these buttons and they're gonna just push out. Of course, there are ways to kind of mitigate this, right? One of them I was thinking would be to actually have more wires in it. More wires as in longer wires. I could do that, but that could be reserved for a future build, because based on the look of this, I think everything... Because sometimes short is good and sometimes long is good. But you know, sometimes long can also clutter the living mess out of this. So I guess that's kind of one of the few weaknesses of this casing right now, is that it's because you can open and close it, right? You kind of give it chance to get damage here and there. But the trade-off is, it's because it's so easy to just touch things, it's also so easy to get replacements or just modify the stick entirely, really. So that's the part of the reason why I still prefer this design in general, is because you get to mod as much as you like. Even, sure, like when you close it, you can get these few caveats, like, oh no, a few buttons come out here and there, yikes. But the trade-off is that, you know, okay, like these just come off because I have too much stuff here, so I'm just gonna grab this cable out. So this cable right here is actually a USB type B. This is a printer cable. You can just get this from any PC shop. So most Raretech sticks, right, we will make sure that, Jesus, focus. Oh, I need a webcam someday. Anyway, so yeah, this is a type B. You can just Google up a printer cable, right? So a printer cable will just do just fine. So you don't need to worry about if I lose my cable, what's gonna happen, or if my cable broke loose, what's gonna happen. Well, rest assured, you can just grab any cable, long, short, blue, green, black, I don't care. As long as it's a printer cable, as long as it can transfer data, it will work. So that's the good news on our sticks. So we're gonna close that up. So yeah, this guy was causing. So as you can see, the buttons will be fine. Don't worry about that, they will be fine. Some people like the sound of this. Anyway, without further ado, let's actually get testing. So I think that's pretty much everything I covered about the Hitbox. I think you guys just want to see in action, so give me a moment and I'll set it right up real quick. Oh, right. Before that, I'm just gonna show you. We just plug it in like so. I'm just gonna, and then we just type. Okay, something like that. So if you are done playing, just pull it out. It's as simple as that. Alright, I am back. So I realized why the game was mute, and I was like, oh whoops, well I kinda messed up. Anyway, so if you guys somehow remember my previous video, I did notice a few things. One, I did realize a video desynced, so I kinda tweaked it a little bit. I hope it's not desynced as bad as just now. Hopefully my button presses are simultaneous with the video. If it's not, so sorry again. It does take some experimentation, so yeah, I'm probably gonna say you should have rehearsed this. Yeah, I've got better things to do. I'm so sorry. Anyway, bear with me, okay? So the previous settings were definitely. Oh, it's actually back to how I play it. Cool. Because the guitar was like a really weird setup, so I got no choice. Anyway, so since we're kinda used to the game, I could set it up to max, so we can at least give the Hitbox what do you call its mileage, right? Am I? Yeah, you can kind of hear my Hitbox. I'm just checking my sound so you can kind of hear that I'm pressing buttons, right? So I'm just gonna go to arcade as usual. Yeah, I mean. So you guys are probably wondering, right? Hey, why do you always put up? Okay, it's just my second video, so like there's a reason why I always pick Eunice is because it's so the game I kind of know a few combos here and there. Usually I want to use Blaze Blue, but Blaze Blue the button configs are a bit weird. Like sometimes Y can be something else, and basically I kind of pressed the PS button. Let me just kind of show that the PS button works. I'm kind of glad, right? Right, is it working? Okay, it's working, Okay, so I'm just gonna run through this real quickly. So how I normally test, right, is I usually run a combo like this just to see if, you know, simple button presses work fine. Yeah, like DPs and stuff, they usually work fine, don't worry about that. Usually, if your Hadouken works fine, your DP should work fine. So, I'm not sure you can see my hand in motion, right? But you can kind of, if the mic is picking this up, you can kind of hear how it sounds like when you're playing Hitbox. It's like, if you hear a really good Hitbox player, right? It's like listening to piano. And trust me, it sounds good. I've seen it myself. You should see a really good MVC3 player, right? He would just play like a piano. It's beautiful. You should see it for once. Just someone on the internet has probably done it, but trust me, it is beautiful. You should really watch a really professional hitbox player just ramming it. Also, I'm not sure if I can actually. Let me just tweak the camera a little bit. Let me just. Nice, nice. Okay. Oh dear. Right. I didn't mess something up. Okay. My phone is not connected via USB, so it's okay. Anyway, let's. I hope it's syncing up. If it doesn't sync up, I'm so sorry. I'm apologizing too much. Anyway, so I hope you can see my hands. I'm just gonna. Again. I don't want to go too try hard because I gotta commentate and play at the same time. My combo is gonna be the same for consistency's sake. Okay, just kidding. I'm gonna try something new. Nope. Oh, that was a bad idea. Okay. Oh, flagged. I should have done that because I was already at 1 bullet, so I might as well. I'm not the best Eunice player out there. I'm willing to bet someone out there is going to kick my ass really easily. So, yeah. Again, testing purposes. We're not here to win tournaments. We're not here to win Evo. Oh dear, what am I doing? Yikes. That was my fault. It was totally my fault. Mispinput. Oh, got it. Alright. So that's pretty much how we test to make sure it works. So game is working fine, no issues whatsoever. Great. I didn't face any issues where I'm like, wait, something not right. So usually when there's something not right, I will open it up, just rewire the whole thing up. But most of the time, if I'm playing fine, if it's my fault, I know it's my fault. You know, fighting gamers, we kind of know it's our fault. So yeah, all good. So that's pretty much it for testing. So it pretty much works. It works fine. So as usual, where is my stuff? Right, so we didn't get to do this on the guitar, so at the very least I want to do it on this, right? So this gets official Raretech seal of approval. Well, I can't really stick it on this yet because usually I would get the consent of the customer first, but I'm just gonna yeah, it's QA. This is my QA card. Yep. Yeah, just to show that it works. So if you guys are interested in ordering one of these kinds of hitboxes or a very special custom build or whatnot, do feel free to message Raretech at any time. I don't know how, okay, so the problem here is that we can't deliver really quickly every time because I do need to say this again and again and again, and I'm going to say it again. Since we're running Raretech on like almost a hobby basis, right? So we only do it when we can. Because I have my own day job too, so this is only like a really side thing. So I can only help you out when I can help you out. So if you are rushing to get a stick, or if you really need a fight stick really quickly, then I do not recommend ordering one from us. But if you really have like a whack idea, like a controller that you definitely can find in the market, and you need something so goddamn special that nobody else can do it in Malaysia at least, then yeah, we could definitely help you out. So this doesn't just include fight sticks. We can do, well, we can try to do other controls, right? If you've seen Raretech, we've kind of done DDR machines, like right there. That's one of my DDR pads over there. But only if you're interested. But yeah, we do DDR pads, we do sound Voltex, Beatmania, all that stuff. But it's always depending on what the customer wants. But the majority of the time in, well, at least the market, what they want is normally the fight sticks. So we just cater that at the moment. Of course, that might change if the customer, if you could start ordering weirder stuff. We've got weird fight stick orders along the way. So if you like stuff like this, then sure, we could definitely I could definitely make more videos talking about fight sticks. Like if you guys need to know, like, which fight stick should I get off the shelf, or which fight stick is best, or what's good value for money for a certain budget. Sure, I can definitely answer those questions. It's just, whether you want me to answer them or not. So if you guys like more videos like this, do let me know, because that actually helps me a lot, because I don't know whether people like this or not. So till then, thanks for watching, and I'm gonna post ASMR video real soon. I hope.